And to start off today's video, we're coming in with 75 HP. We could insure it for 1 mil, but yeah, we don't have that kind of money. So we're just gonna not die and be 75 for right now and hopefully 80 plus during the final hour. And here we go with another magic level coming in. I think this is 88. Yep, 88 magic. 82 combat too, so we're getting up there. I think we'll probably, if we go at this rate, we'll probably end around 90-ish combat. Unless we get defense up higher than I already thought we were going to. But still, 90 combat for a mage, that's pretty good. Oh, I didn't even see this guy go up. He just probably bought all the runes. But yeah, still training to 94. Alright, so after some discussion with some of the people in my clan that are also doing Ancients, I've decided that I need to up my rune count and spell count. So I need to, judging on how it's going to look, I need to add 50 ice barrages and another 150, no, that's not right, just another 100 blood barrages. So I have 500 casts in total, which means I'm going to have to add another 100 blood and 200 death, 300 water, and then on this one add 100 souls and 400 blood and 400 death. So my thing's going to be higher. I'm going to pause for a second, reorganize this, and we'll see what we come out with at the end. Okay, so this looks like our new total of how many runes we need. We need 2,000 death runes, 1,700 bloods, 900 waters, and 350 souls. And again, the waters are going to be easiest to get, souls will be second easiest. The death runes are going to be a lot of money, but we're going to be able to get that pretty easily. And then the blood runes are going to bankrupt us. So hopefully we can go ahead and start buying those. We still need to get 6 levels. We're getting real close to 89 though. And then we need to start buying all of our final gear. I have my alt geared up right now to go try some Broomhaven agility and see if I can get some snapdragons to exchange for potions, and hopefully that works out. So let's get a move on. I just want to give a shout out to DLC Shell. This is our herbalist. He actually got enough money on the side from doing herb lore to buy everything that he needed to do well in the final hour. And now he's giving out to other people that need help, and he gave me 500 blood runes, which really is going to help me to not lose all of my money buying them, because now I have enough blood runes to be able to only buy death runes and soul runes, and then I'll just have to buy gear and stuff. So thank you a lot to Cry Every Time, our herbalist, and now I'm going to keep going to get the rest of my supplies. So we were at the RD Zoo for a lot of our training early into this invitational, but now while everyone has been training, they finally have gone to the point where they need to do ranger magic, and they've been also coming to the zoo, and it's caused it to get really crowded. So I went ahead and got 61 thieving in order to pick lock this door in order to get into this room. And now I can just train mage in here, and not a lot of people here. There's one other guy that's actually in our public clan chat that's training here, and hopefully a lot of people don't come to the spot. Alright, and we finally got 89 magic. Doesn't give us anything on the regular spellbook. I think it might give us like smoke barrage or something, like the first barrage, but we have 5 levels left now. 503k to the next level. We're gonna have to find some way to get a faster method, probably, seeing as we're almost halfway through the 4th day and we need to speed up our magic training in order to get the other stats that we need. So we were able to make a little bit of money doing stuff on my alt, and now we're at 409k. We've got 6 brews, we've got a bunch of restores. Look at what we lose on death. This is insane. I still need about 500 death runes, and I'm going to buy some right now, and probably some more training gear. But right now we are in a really good position right now. I'm very excited, and I just need to train up now. I'm ready to train. So So I just realized earlier I said that I was done buying blood runes, but I definitely was looking at the wrong numbers. I had two notepads, one with the change numbers and one with the ones before the change, and I was looking at the wrong one. So I have the blood runes now for the first calculation, but I still need to buy a few more, so I guess we're back on the blood rune grind. And incoming, we have 90 magic, the first of the real big boy levels. We have 2 more levels until Blood Barrage, which is an initial goal, and then 94 is of course the end goal. And after that we can finally start training some other sets. It's really hard not to train them right now because I really feel like I need to be training them up more than I need the magic to be to 94, but the damage that you're going to be dealing when going all the way to 94 is so much more. Even though it's going to be kind of like the Inferno, where you have to main spell Blood Barrage and Ice Barrage whenever you can or need to. But the Ice Barrage is going to be, I think, very helpful. Plus the 2 more magic levels for magic defense is not going to hurt. If it does come down to it though, I'm very tempted to stay 92 and train up either range and defense or just defense by itself. I probably should get a few more prayer levels too, and of course I need the money to upgrade my gear, but that's a completely separate operation. I feel like I'm not recording a whole lot today. I did miss some nice clips. There was a person in our clan who killed 2 people while my alt was doing Brimhaven agility, and I was able to get all the stuff that was dropped because he couldn't hold it all, and there was a fair amount of stuff. It was really funny to watch him kill them. And yeah, I just feel like I haven't been recording a whole lot today, but it is a really big grind day, so I'm not too concerned about it. Plus, tomorrow we'll definitely be finishing off 94 mage. Not that today's over, because we're still going really hard. But yeah, 90 magic, here we go. And with this cast, we're going to be getting 91 magic. And we have a lot of runes right now. We have enough casts for 92. Because we have 500 stuns. We're trying to get a bunch of alks too, and with the cast that we have of Fire Strike, we have, I think, 300k into 92. So we are moving toward 94. We need to go buy more runes for 94. What we have will put us about 900k out, and then we can totally focus on buying gear and getting 50 attack. I want a lot higher defense. We need 70 range, and maybe some higher prayer. And agility is always a last thing. Hello and welcome to day number 5 of the Dead Man Mode tournament. We just got 92 magic, so now we can Blood Barrage. But there's a little bit of a problem. There is a clan camping the desert pyramid, preventing everyone from switching spellbooks. So we are trying to figure out a way to work around that. I've scattered it out on my alt, and I've used someone else's alt and them to help figure out exactly what's going on. And what we think is going on is there is a Barrager, a T-Beer, and another person inside the pyramid. So you can't take the long way or the short way to change your spellbook. And they have scouts in the house portal in the Shantae Pass, and we are trying to figure out how to get around that in order to change our spellbooks. We also don't even know if they're staying in there, so it could potentially just be a huge cloud in there, like nothing's going on. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Right now, I think the safest plan is to get 94 mage as soon as possible, so if I run in and die, I can have a really quick rebuild because my stats are still low. Whereas if I just got it later on and then died, I wouldn't have time to rebuild stats to where I needed them. So right now I'm hoping to get it as quick as possible. And yeah, it's an amazing strategy that they've come up with. I'm not sure which clan it is. We're under the assumption that it's Rod or Tata. And very well done on their part. They're using screen mechanics and scouts and a lot of strategy to go into this. And it could potentially give them a huge advantage in the tournament. So let's see if we can move on today and become victorious. Okay, so I've decided to go ahead and put days 4 and 5 together in one video just because yesterday was not a whole lot of recording. and today's just going to be the final grinds to everything we need to get. And I've just woken up. I'm 24 hours, probably maybe 25 until the final hour, and I'm just going to pull it straight through. And we need to get, here are my main goals. We need to get 94 magic, 70 defense, 50 attack, 40 to 50 agility, maybe 70 range, and maybe 50 prayer. And hopefully we can get all of that. As far as my gear, I've pretty much got the gear for my final. I've got my potions, I've got my food, I've got my armor, and I've got my runes. So basically the only thing I need are the stats, and we're gonna go ahead and start getting those. Alright, and we are at 93 magic now. We have one more level to go. 85 combat too. We have one more magic level, then we're going to switch on to ancients, buy our ancient staff, and then start training all of the other stuff that we need. Alright boys, we just got 94 magic. It is time to switch over and start training other skills. Okay boys, so it is finally time to go ahead and get our ancient staff and then turn on ancients. I'm going to try and do it in 2 trips just to be safe, and I could, after buying the staff, go bank it and then come and get ancients on, so I don't lose the staff in the process. So I'm going to try to go with this necklace of passage. I'm going to teleport in to around this area, and then I'm going to come across this river, I think, and go straight down to the mirrors. If not, then I will go all the way through Narda and come out through the bridge and go to the mirrors that way. But here we go. This is our attempt. Eagle's Eyrie. Let's do this. We've swapped all of our stuff onto someone else's account so we don't lose anything for training. They will get absolutely nothing of use if they kill me, except I will lose stats, and I can train those back because they aren't that high yet. So let's make sure that I'm doing this right. I can't go on the underside of the desert camp because then there might be a scout at the house portal that will see me. I'm trying to avoid all possible scouts. Okay, here we go for the ancient staff. Anyone here? No, perfect. We got the ancient staff. Alright, teleporting back to Lumbridge. We can deposit box this, and then we'll go to switch on spellbooks. Here we go. Round 2. Scouts, perfect. So for this one, I think it would be best to just go all the way down to Narda and loop around to avoid the scouts at the house portal instead of going through Pawn of Niche or going around all the way here. That just takes too much time. So I'm just going to go straight down and then cut across. Go into Narda, just in case there's a scout at the carpet.
what just happened was Sleepyhead was at the pyramid. I don't know what clan he's with, but he is rank 1 magic right now. If anyone is in there, then I will get absolutely fucked by that. And the problem is, the reason that I didn't go through with suiciding in, like I thought I would, is because I have the Necklace of Passage as my only teleport because I forgot to bring my Chronicle, which is what I was going to use to teleport out. And if they see the Necklace of Passage, then they'll know about that shortcut and then no one else can use it because they'll lock it down. So I have to go back with a regular teleport with my Chronicle, and hopefully he'll be gone by then. Maybe he was just switching. Here we go, attempt number 2. Yes, boys. Look at this. Oh. Let's get out of here. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, time to go get 70 range. We're gonna go train on some ogres, hopefully get some prayer as well, and hopefully not die. Alright, it should take me roughly about 1 hour from now to get 70 range. We are also about 40k from an HP level, so maybe we might get that as well on the grind here. But right now we are looking at 70 range. I'm really happy I didn't lose any stats getting onto Ancients, but it's all uphill from here.
Alright, we just got 70 range at the ogres. We've also got almost 49 prayer. I think we're going to stay here a little bit longer because we have a whole lot of time extra to get up our defense and range. We might switch over to long range or get 75 range, but yeah, we're going to keep training here for a little bit. It looks like some of Rot members and maybe some other clans are trying to change their names to DLC shell names, and we have admins that are watching that, making sure that we don't get mixed up with that, and hopefully we come up with a plan to get around that. Alright, we just got 50 prayer and 800 total level. We're sitting at 63 defense. We're just going to go until basically we're out of bone bolts here, I think. And that should get us to maybe 65, or hopefully, if everything was perfect, it would give us at least 70 defense. But for right now, I think we're just going to keep training. Maybe we'll get 75 range or so, and that could be helpful as like a backup for the final hour if we run out of runes.
Alright, and we just got 65 defense. We're currently 87 combat. If we keep training, we might be able to get to about 90 or 95. 95 is a little bit far out, but you gotta dream big to win big. And here we have 50 attack. Finally reached 50 attack. We can switch out our Rune Scimitar for our Ancient Staff, and we can probably train defense a lot better than we were doing with long range. I'm going to go to one of my training spots and hopefully get some defense gains. We're currently 65, hoping to get at least 75. Let's see where we can get to.
Alright guys, we just got 70 defense, we're at 89 combat right now, we're going to keep training. We still have, it's about 13 hours until the final hour. So we have a lot more defense that we can train. We're probably going to train up our strength though, so we can hit higher to train defense better. Attack's going to stay 50 probably, but we should be able to get probably mid-90s. Alright, I think that's going to be just about it for tonight. It is about 8 plus 4, about 12 hours until the tournament is coming to its conclusion. These are our stats. I'm currently working on getting strength a little higher so I can get defense up a little faster now that it's a lot of XP per level. I'm pretty content with where everything else is. I might get a few more prayer levels, maybe a few more range levels, depends on where we end up. But for right now, this is going to conclude our day 5, and all we have left is final prep and the final hour. If you enjoy my content, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. I guess we've got one more video left, but I've made one for every day. This one, of course, being both day 4 and 5. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day.